Hey, what's up, everyone? How you doing? It's me, Mr. 4K Upscaler. On this episode 10, I want to talk about Guns of the Patriots, Metal Gear Solid 4, and just how unique and groundbreaking this episode 4 of Metal Gear Solid 4 was. Just for me personally, I think this was probably one of Hideo Kojima's masterpieces. The reason I say it's Hideo Kojima masterpiece, it's because any of you who have followed and played through Metal Gear Solid video games franchise, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everything falls into a place here, from Big Boss, from Big Mama, which is Big Boss's wife, and Solid Snake's mother. I mean, there's so much. There's so much here which I don't want to spoil for those of you who haven't played it in this type of order. But the one unique thing about Metal Gear Solid to me was always the storyline and the way the story connects with the characters. And Guns of the Patriots definitely fits that bill, and it's done in such a great fashion. From beginning all the way to the end, it really, especially at the end, it keeps you almost at tears, just wanting to know what's going to happen. What's going to happen to Snake? Because he's such a beloved character, he's such a loved character that it's just, it left you hanging, like, is he okay? Did he survive? I mean, there's so much in Guns of the Patriots that I'm going to try not to spoil too much, but it was like a one grand finale. Like one grand finale, if you will. Meaning that everybody was included in this game. From Raiden, Vamp, Liquid, Ocelot, everyone. Naomi, I mean, there's so much in the game that also flashbacks the original Metal Gear Solid, and it's hard to talk about like this episode, like Guns of the Patriots. The reason I'm kind of stuttering is because I'm trying not to spoil too much for those of you who haven't played Guns of the Patriots or who haven't played Metal Gear Solid Saga Legacy, and I'm trying to avoid a certain spoilers that will impact your experience with this game, because this is the type of a game that you have to experience. It's a type of a game you really have to focus and just indulge yourself with the story and just immerse yourself with the story of Metal Gear. And I think Guns of the Patriots, it's, to me, probably one of the best video games ever created in history. Better than The Last of Us, better than, there's nothing else honestly out there. I can't really, to me personally, for those of you who are true Metal Gear Solid fans like I am, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I knew it. Snake, you're here to kill Liquid, aren't you?
That's the mission. Are you going to stop me?
My mission is to inspect the PMCs. I'm not in a position to take action. All I can do is stand by and watch. I can't help you, understand? I'm a peacekeeper, here to keep order.
Understood.
You know, people always ask me, why do I love this character so much? Why do I even, imitate his voice, which is David Hayter's voice, Colonel. War changes everything. War becomes obsolete. Like, why do I love this Metal Gear franchise so much, and why do I love this character? Well, the one reason I love this character is because what has been done to him. Imagine someone's life has been stripped away from him, has been controlled, and has been done against his will.
What?
And think that has happened to this character, Solid Snake. You really feel sorry for the guy. And yet he's such a hero. Such a hero to go out there and just use himself as expendable asset to save the world. I mean, there's so much about Solid Snake I can talk about that really, you just can't help yourself but just love the character. I can't find anyone out there who would disagree with this. I mean, Solid Snake is definitely the iconic hero in the video games, in my opinion. I don't feel that kind of compassion with Master Chief or Marcus Phoenix or any of these other characters. Solid Snake really brings that compassion, and you almost feel, you feel sorry for the guy. You really do. Once you learn the story about Solid Snake and his history, you can't help but just feel sorry to what has happened to him. His entire life has been stripped away from him. You know, and there will be a scene here with Naomi, Dr. Naomi, where she will finally confess about the Fox Die program and the Patriots, and also the fact that he was injected with the Fox Die during Shadow Moses incident. Remember, before he got sent to a Shadow Moses, he was injected with something, and if you watch the Twin Snakes recording tapes, you will see that actually being done to Snake. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys watch this famous scene here between two brothers, Liquid and Solid.
It's been too long. Liquid. Rejoice! We're not copies of our father, after all. Free of the shadows of fate. Snake. Brother.
There's Naomi right there. She will give him a shot. And now you're going to ask yourself a question, well, how she knows? Well, that's because she injected him with the Fox Die, just like she was injected with the Fox Die. Which is a nanotechnology that was used.
Snake, if you won't be a prisoner to fate, then go. Fulfill your destiny.
Now, a lot of people ask me, well, why did this all happen? Why Big Boss was the influence of cloning? Well, for one reason only. The Patriots wanted to create super soldiers that would be used for the purpose of power. To create super soldiers that can infiltrate and do the dirty work for the few powerful. That's in a nutshell, if you will. And I think that's what Hideo Kojima was influencing with this as well. You know, every time I see Snake like this, I know it's a fictional character, but you really feel compassion. And this is why I have so much respect for Hideo Kojima. The characters that he creates, you feel connected to, you feel compassion. And no other game developer has done that than Hideo Kojima. And he really is, he's like the all-time favorite to me. Hideo Kojima is the all-time favorite. I can't think of anybody else, honestly. And this game, it's really a masterpiece. Well-deserved 10 out of 10 masterpiece back in 2008. Now you're going to wonder who this is that's on this Galaxy big carrier plane. Well, remember Olga in Sons of Liberty? This is Olga's daughter that they rescued. Now, if you guys haven't played Sons of Liberty, it's really important that you play Sons of Liberty and the first Metal Gear before you jump into a Guns of the Patriots. And you also need to play the Snake Eater and Peace Walker to have better understanding of Big Boss. And of course the Phantom Pain will also give you some more glimpse into Big Boss and the Outer Haven that he created. Once you understand this franchise and once you understand the story, it's like Game of Thrones. Once you put all the pieces together, once you understand it, this game, then you truly understand why it's a masterpiece. Once you put everything together. Now there's Otacon. No, I don't want the X. Not right now. Come on. She calls him Uncle Hal. Ah, that's so cute.
Thank you, Sonny.
Snake!
So, back from the dead?
I don't remember the sun being so flat.
Sorry. I'll dig in right away, Sonny. And would you make some for Snake, too?
Okay.
Hey, none for me, Sonny.
She loves to make eggs. And she gets upset when Snake doesn't eat him. And she doesn't like when he smokes.
How long was I out?
A whole day.
Someone saved my life.
Yeah. It could have been Meryl and her boys. Don't worry. They're doing fine.
Liquid got away.
Are you okay?
My body deceived us.
Some of those guys' hearts.
Was there? Naomi was on the side. Oh God. Did you see her?
No. But you're right. Naomi wasn't.
And of course, we're going to talk to Naomi right now in her emergency message. And we're going to find out more about the fox dye.
Here, let me show you something.
The virus. Fox dye is the virus, but she also created the antivirus vaccine.
Right after it all happened, I got a video mail from Naomi. It was sent to my old address.
Here you go.
She brought him a cigarette.
They're delicious.
But you haven't even eaten any.
Now, some people complained about long cutscenes, but these are very necessary cutscenes in a game, so that the story can be told.
Grown-ups have to watch our caloric intake, you know. Ah, but thank you. I was looking for this.
You're not watching your nicotine intake.
Sonny. You really hurt her feelings.
Yeah. Why don't you teach her how to cook eggs then?
Oh, like I know how to cook. Hey, check this out. The data's been quarantined, no viruses. The voice print matches Naomi's, and I'm fairly confident the video isn't digitally synthesized either.
Snake, I'll make this quick. I'm in South America. I've been captured and forced to do research. It's Liquid. Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the Guns of the Patriots system that controls the soldiers. To do that, he needs to analyze the nanomachine structure and find out how they communicate with one another. The nanomachines currently in use by militaries and PMCs are third generation. But their design is derived from that of the first generation. And the basic technology is still the same.
First generation.
I was the one who created the first generation, a nanomachine colony, part of which was Fox Dye. 9 years ago at Shadow Moses, I injected it into your body, Snake.
You see, she just told him the truth.
The technology used in Fox Dye was incorporated, inherited really, by SOP. That's why Liquid has me helping him hijack the system, because I know how Fox Dye works. Please, you must rescue me. Liquid's found a loophole he can use to get into the system. Preparations for his insurrection are nearly complete. There's no time to waste. Snake, hurry.
Naomi sent her location data in a separate file.
What the hell is that?
It's a type of encrypted data. Sonny decoded it for us. Remember now? This is data from the Soliton radar you used at Shadow Moses. I'm guessing Naomi wants us to know the message truly is from her. Sending the map data in Soliton radar format. Pretty clever. And Mei Ling's helping us out from Hawaii.
The data she sent was 4D sound data. I don't know how Soliton radar works, but all I had to do was change the audio data into video data. It was easy. This Naomi lady seems pretty cool.
And this is what I like about this fourth part of Guns of the Patriots. All of the characters are back, including Campbell,
As you recall,
Colonel.
following the Shadow Moses incident 9 years ago, Naomi was detained by the authorities. But someone arranged for her escape.
Yeah, I hear they added that to my rap sheet, too.
I suspect it was actually Liquid. He must have taken her prisoner himself and forced her to do research at his facility in South America. Chances are, the location Naomi gave us is the site of Liquid's main base.
But there's no actual proof.
There's an ongoing skirmish between a new regime put into power by PMCs and a rebel army formed by remnants of the old one. The rebels have hired a small-scale local PMC of their own to stir things up. It's the quintessential example of a war economy market. The new regime is still in shambles, so it's really pure armament, one of the PMCs under Outer Heaven control, that's calling the shots. You might say it's a perfect place for Liquid to make his haven.
Or it could be a trap.
True, but even so, the payoff would greatly aid our efforts.
I had Sonny trace the origin of Naomi's name. The address is fake, but Sonny was able to track the message back through its proxies based on access date timestamps and data transfer volumes. Apparently, the message originated from a server in South America. I wouldn't exactly call it 100% credible.
Colonel, where's Meryl?
Well, I know she left the Middle East in pursuit of Liquid. I'm sure our SOC is on to us by now. We can't chase that line too far.
Which leaves Naomi as our only lead.
I've secured you landing clearance at El Dorado International Airport. You'll be acting as a UN inspector.
South America. That's about 20 hours from here. Then what's the plan?
I'll arrange for them to get you a 4x4. The location Naomi gave us, the PMC's base, is in a mountainous region surrounded by forests. Use the 4x4 to get as close as possible to the PMC security perimeter. From there on, Snake, it'll be a solo sneaking mission.
This is Rose, Raiden girlfriend.
Thanks. The rebels are still pitched in battle against the PMCs. The commotion should help you slip into the facility unnoticed.
Well, what's so amazing about,
Got it.
you know, this whole franchise, as I said earlier, is the fact that they're all connected. It's like Game of Thrones. You know, if you watch from beginning to the end, I mean, if you play from beginning to the end, you totally understand why. To me, Guns of the Patriots, it's a masterpiece. And you have to play all of the previous Metal Gears and understand the story before you actually jump into the Guns of the Patriots to understand why it's such a epic masterpiece. All right, well, that's the end of the episode 10. I just wanted to do this really quick. Hopefully you guys like this video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.